Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Today's video will be a contrasting one to the last. We're going to talk a little bit about defending objectives in Insurgency. All the footage will be captured in the push game mode, just because the objectives are set. And what I mean by this is, if I'm a defender, all I have to do is defend. Other modes offer gameplay where you will attack and defend in the same round. But you see, all the techniques are transferable into them modes. If you missed the last video, where I talked about attacking, you can find the link in the description. Anyway, let's get on to the video. First things first, if you're a decent shot with a sniper, or enjoy spraying hundreds of bullets down range to suppress enemies, you're in luck. This is because the Marksman and Gunner classes both thrive as defenders. You can make them work on the attacking team, but they're so much easier to play when defending. As a Marksman or a Gunner, you'll spend a lot of your time in stationary positions, either holding down a vantage point that overlooks the objective, or looking a little further down the map and seeing the enemies run out of the spawn area. If you're using one of these classes, your job is to take care of the opposing team before they get anywhere near the objective. A team with an effective sniper can be really hard to break down, and the attackers will likely struggle to take the first objective. Likewise, a Gunner can cause some serious damage, and even if the Gunner isn't getting kills, they're still a major headache because of the sheer firepower and the amount of bullets they can fire down range without having to reload. Suppressing fire is a very useful tactic in Insurgency. The time to kill makes enemies scared to move from cover if they are aware of a Gunner's presence, because all it takes is 1 or 2 shots to drop them. If you are using either of these classes, you must be wary of the death cam. Maybe you've got a great position and have amassed a fair few kills, but them enemies are going to have a general idea of where you are because of the death cam. I personally don't think it has a place in the game, but that's a topic for another video. The point is, be prepared to move to a different location after a few kills, so you can keep killing the opponents without them having a single clue where you are. If you're confident in your ability to shoot, perhaps you should try defending from the front. Push right up ahead of the objective and kill the attackers before they can get anywhere near the capture zone. Try and find a position where you have enough space to move from position to position after every couple of kills, and always stay in cover. Use corners, walls and rocks to conceal your position, and either shoot them as they're advancing or shoot them in the back when they go past you. Again, because of the death camera, you should always stay on the move, because they will come back looking for you. In this situation, an assault rifle, SMG or shotgun will work perfectly for you, and you can strip away the respawn waves from your opponents without them causing too many issues for the rest of your team. This is how I like to defend, and I actually feel more safe playing this way because there's no grenade spam to deal with, and I can sound haul the enemy footsteps and know for sure that it isn't my teammates moving around near me. However, if players do manage to get past you, or you do end up dying, make sure you check your map, just to see where your teammates are situated. You may have to abandon your post or run to the OBJ from spawn to help out. The main goal in defending this way isn't to rack up kills just for the sake of it, it's a strategic play to whittle down the waves and keep as many players from reaching the capture point as possible. As long as you have teammates on or around the point, you can push up and frag out.
Yeah, there's more of them.
On the contrary, maybe the latter just isn't possible because the other team is made up of some really good players, or they're just dominating you with support. Perhaps the map doesn't cater towards that playstyle. This is where you have to bunker in and stay around your objective. Make sure you know all the entrances available to the enemy team and try and cover them. Use windows and doorways to your advantage and pick players off that are pushing your objective. Maybe you can sit adjacent to the point and cover one of the flanks. As long as you're keeping the enemies away from where they want to be, you're doing your job. Now I don't condone corner camping, but sometimes it might be a necessary evil. For example, if you're the last alive and you just need to block the objective, find some cover or a spot where it's hard for the opponents to kill you, stay alive and wait for your team to back you up. Don't leave the objective, and in that situation, it's probably not the best idea to start picking fights. Wait for them to pick a fight with you. So that was it for today's video. As always, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.